Oh, Bruno, the best part is Joe's suit fits really well.
Of course it does, because everything fits Joe really well.
And this is what we came and said, this suit fit. He goes, yeah, you pretty much didn't have to do anything. And the guy's like, oh, this is easy. And I went, in come the groomsmen. Yeah, try fitting us three. You've got Kieran, his knuckles are on the ground. He's 5'5". You've got a 350-pound, 6'4" guy. And then me, who looks like a young farmer in anything. And you just go, try and fit this one.
God's plan. Welcome back. Oh God. Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat, it became the podcast. I didn't like the before, for crying out loud. It's absolutely gone to poop. This is episode number 72 of the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat became the podcast. I've already said that. I don't know. And this is coming out with
Flustered.
5 or 6 days until WrestleMania 41.
What? I feel like he said that to remind us and not necessarily the listeners. That's what that felt like.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, WrestleMania is usually this weekend, or the one just
gone. It is, yeah. It's literally coming up. It's 6 days away.
I mean, like the one just gone. Like,
yeah. It could have been.
Or even the one before.
It could have been 4 weeks ago.
It could have been.
Easily. But it's not.
There we go. And I am, of course, your host, Bruno. And every week I am joined by Scott and Joe. Here we go. Yeah, you are sat correctly. Well done. Thank you. I had to double take. You're in yet another setting that isn't your permanent setting, but it's a beautiful setting, beautiful colors, beautiful sofa, mate. Look at you.
I'm chilling. I'm going to be honest. Do you think these lights? I don't know if you can see them. Your edit might get rid of them, and I think in your visual you might be able to see them slightly. They kind of feel like the lights you get in the cinema down the side. You know, up down lights. With this black wall, it's actually. Dark Oyster or something. What's it called? The Dark Wall. Dark Oyster or something, isn't it?
I know a club called Dark Oyster.
After Shadow.
It looks like a dark blue, not black.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's like a dark. It was down as slate.
Slate is the word.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
It's
and it goes nice with the charcoal type grey sofa you got.
Yeah.
So last week we talked about flat pack furniture, and if you weren't certain if you weren't in another studio, which you're not in your main studio, but how did the flat pack weekend go? What percentage have we got left? Like, what's going on, boss?
Full transparency. It's 6 days out to WrestleMania. The whole room's done.
It's done.
It wasn't. Ended up the card people were beyond the weekend, so it became less of a weekend thing and more of the last 3 hours before this podcast type thing.
Yeah.
But I managed to do one wardrobe.
Yep.
Lisa will be chuffed because Lisa's the pro at this, not you.
She's good at it. Yeah.
She smarted me up.
She was excited about it.
Yeah. She squeezed my hand, gave me the business, and then told me.
Did Lisa come over and help instead of Joe? Because Joe wasn't forthcoming with his help last week. He didn't want to. I got the sense that he didn't want to come and help.
Rude.
Yeah, I've put down a couple of flat packs in front of him before, and I've turned around and he's gone for his Pokemon card. So, it turns out Lisa's a bit of a specialist. So she might be coming in to help.
You got very excited when I said that you were building flat pack furniture.
Did she? One wardrobe, and I must admit, it was Alicia and I team effort, and it was very well done. She was shouting out the instructions. I was putting the pieces together.
Nice.
A couple of times we had to deliberate. Like, I'll say this.
What's that word? Say that again.
Deliberate. Is that what I said?
Cool.
Is that what I said?
I think it was a little bit off, but I feel like that's what you're going for.
All right, rewind that afterwards and put it in a group chat. I want to see how badly I got that wrong.
Okay.
Because otherwise he's just doing this thing where he puts his arm across you when he breaks his car and things like that. We'll talk about that later.
What's the difference? What's the difference between the word deliberate and deliberate? Is it just in the way you say it?
Is it spelled different?
No, because one, you're doing something on purpose. You're doing something deliberately. And the other one, you're deliberating of what to do. You're making.
He's given us the definition of the word. I think what you were asking was like because they spelt the same.
Is it the same word, just said differently?
Thesaurus Jones over here gave us the full whack there. But I mean, are they spelt the same, big man? Dictionary Jones, go on, you have a go. Deliberate.
What's that word?
They've got to be spelled the same.
What's the word Americans use it? It was in a Day to Remember song.
Oh, naivete.
Naivete. Is it like that? It's the same word, but just said differently.
Oh, buddy, you limping or are you about to sneeze? You sneezed. That was a little delay.
I usually limp after I sneeze.
Big man, do you want to come and get on the podcast? Huh?
I'd love to, yeah. I try every week to try and get on the podcast, but you two talk too much.
Yeah. Oh, God. If he walks across, he's going to pull all the wires out.
Can't go that way.
Oh, he's going. He's going. He
can't go that way.
He looks so chuffed about it.
So fun.
I think it's because you're in a spot, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Come here. You see how he's pushing? Oh, no. Oh, no. Come under. Come under. Come under.
Oh, beautiful.
There you are.
Oh, my. So,
oh, he's trying there, isn't he?
Yeah. So, what we managed to do.
That's beautiful. No, that's good. Luke, what you got to say, boy?
He can't believe you're on that screen. He just leaves directly at you.
Oh,
no, don't, because he's going to get excited.
You can't reach me.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, so I put together one sofa and we deliberated over it. A sofa? My God, Luke, what is going on with your head? Come here. Good boy. There you go.
Well done.
There you go. That's your spot. That's your spot.
Cartoon dog.
He is, yeah.
In this light specifically, it's a cartoon dog.
I love seeing it.
Yeah, Lissy and I put it together and it actually went really well. It was just kind of a little bit time consuming. The steps, this wasn't IKEA. And I think those Swedes have really got it down.
Is there other companies?
They probably do, yeah.
I don't know who this was.
There's many a different company, Joe.
There's many. Yeah. But I think what IKEA have got down is the simplicity of putting it together and the steps and stuff. This group, what they did was step one was all the pieces in one big. I feel like I'm going to show you in a minute because I can
diagram.
Get to. Yeah, it's the most ridiculous diagram as step one. Step C. Step C. Step three.
Did they say step C? Because
I feel like it did in my head. But
you might too, yeah.
It was one thing. It was like clip this on the back. But the first one was 30 different things.
I like the idea that step one is here's all your stuff. Step two, put it all together.
It kind of felt a little bit like that.
And there you go.
We managed to do it over about 45 minutes to an hour. Just wardrobes are big, aren't they?
That sounds like a Great British Bake Off signature. No,
signature.
What's the one where what's the second one?
Oh, the tartan cloth. What's it called?
The one where
Technical.
Technical. It sounds like a technical Great British Bake Off.
It was a little bit. Paul Hollywood didn't want to give us too much, and we worked with what we got. The only problem is when we got to the end of it, I was like, "Yeah, I can't do the other one right now." And it was what I said last week. It's the idea of doing a second one straight after. I didn't have the time anyway, but sofa getting out the stairs did all right. Got that plugged in because this is a two-piece. It clips in once. Then that, and I put together we agreed it was called a crib, wasn't it? Not a cot. Show. Is that a crib or a cot we got?
It's more crib. A cot is more.
It's a cot bed. Cot bed. So it has levels.
Okay.
0 to 3 months, and then it drops down to 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and then it turns into a toddler bed.
Okay, yeah, you got the fancy one,
mate.
I don't know what they thought happened there, but it was like playing music.
Yeah, but
just came up.
I thought you were humming.
I think I was.
It was you. It must have been you.
That's fantastic.
It was so
maybe I do have range.
I thought you were going to bring the whole cupboard over here then. What's in there?
It's the instructions.
The instructions. He just said he was going to bring over the instructions.
Okay, I'm going to describe it.
No, I'm going to show the people.
Is an exploded view of the cupboard. Wow.
That's
putting all this. Yeah.
But then
just putting all the nooks in the cranny in it.
Screw that one bit in. Those bits that all go together. That makes sense. Look at the state of that. Joe, you figure out what you're supposed to do first, though.
Not so much talking outside the mic, big man. Please, come on. We're running a professional shindig here.
I don't know. I mean, it's got letters on it, and I'm fluid with the alphabet.
Yeah,
but I still can't figure out why B would go into A.
It usually says like it goes like a part by part.
Yeah.
There was no real part. It was just kind of there's all the pieces, put all the bits in it.
Here's the thing you're about to build, like Bruno said, exploded.
Yeah.
Now figure out how it goes back together again. It's a game.
Yeah, I don't know. We made sense.
I heard the IKEA format actually came from an old childhood game in Sweden.
Is that true?
Where they would just
have you made that up, Joe?
They would just take all their furniture apart, and then children put it all back together again.
That's cool.
Shut up.
No, I'm lying. I made that up. April Fools, everyone.
No, it's not nice.
Yeah, I know.
What do you know, April Fools? What are you doing?
Joe, get out of the past, crying out loud.
That's what they said. No, but they said April 13th is the new April.
I never got to do this on April Fool's Day, so why not?
Happy birthday, Logan Paul, as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and happy birthday to any other chump stain. I feel like the word chump stain should be brought back 100%.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever heard it.
I only heard it Chris Jericho say when I was
heard chump stain.
Like 10, yeah.
That's a big 90s, 2000s
yeah. I quite like that, but I really like melt. I do like a melt because I feel like you can't really offend people, but it does feel quite vindictive when you do it. And that word was vindictive, Theosaurus Jones. Anyway.
Is that no, there's no other word that works for that.
Yeah, so no, Flat Pack's gone all right so far. I would say I'm 40% done with them.
Wow.
Which tomorrow's going to be pretty much a write-off. But Thursday's going to be a big old Flat Pack day, Friday work. And then at the weekend, we've got a thing in our head. We're going to watch Storror on Friday evening with the TV in here and everything. Like the front room.
That's like moving into a new house.
What, your usual Friday night?
But in
YouTube.
the front room, yeah.
Lush. Nice. I like that.
I set our plan there.
I like that. Could I come over?
I was hoping that it might have been that Michael Bay thing being released.
Oh, that would have been cool.
To the general public. That would have been really cool, but I like that one just as much.
Bruno, did you have a play on the new Storror game that you, I think you're investing into this game?
I invested back in the day. It has to at least been 3 or 4 years now because it's registered at my old address. So I hope that I don't get sent a physical copy to that one because I have a thing on Kickstarter or whatever it was through that I don't think you can update your certain things.
Yeah, I think I heard someone the other day. Someone did a GoFundMe or something and they couldn't update it. So it's similar, maybe.
Yeah.
You can tell what the football team he supports, can't you, by the fact that he invested and then just didn't really know what was going on. He's watched the big wigs at Manchester United for years, I think.
And he also invested in this game, but his roof's got a leak in it.
That's so good. Oh, no.
Talking of football, I was thinking on my walk today, I was like, hold on a second. You told me yesterday we had a nice little 1-2 sesh, just Scott and I on Fortnite. And he was like, Wednesday is a big day, a packed day, because you're doing your Gooners Are Us podcast.
You have to stop that.
Gunners Are Us podcast. And then
episode 100.
You're doing...
Actually, no, 102. 102.
Yeah, 102.
It's 102.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed episode 100.
Episode 100 was massive, right? Oh, Bruno, but in saying that, if you worked... You're good. You did it anyway because episode 100 was brilliant. But could you send me like 5 minutes of just kind of your input about the Man United, how you getting on, that kind of thing, just the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to kind of put some guests together.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Fair.
So like when we're done here, maybe, obviously it's happened 2 weeks ago, but
I like how this could have been off podcast.
Yeah, but I like transparency over here.
Yeah. All right. Well, my transparency then. Okay, let me ask for transparency in the fact that yes, you told me yesterday that you were rescheduling your Whatnot stream because you're trying out different things. Now, is that the truth or is that a lie?
That's the 100% truth.
Is it Arsenal overall? Because Arsenal are on at the exact time that you would be streaming.
Yeah. Absolutely not. No, well, they're not on TV. They're not on TV. We can't even watch them.
Are they not? You will definitely find.
I haven't been able to find. Again, you shouldn't do it anyway.
There's nowhere to find.
But I don't have the dodgy box or anything. Like I literally just follow it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't really matter. Next Tuesday. Let me just put this in a certain way. Next Tuesday, when 2 weeks ago on the Tuesday when Arsenal beat Real Madrid, we did it on the Wednesday because of that.
True.
I'll say that.
I 100%. By the way, it's fine. Like,
what does it seem? Does it?
I just wanted to know whether it was for.
So you got a bee in your bonnet about it, man.
I didn't. Yeah, I did because I like people being transparent with me, Joe. All right.
This guy. He's been suckling the teat of the wriggles too much.
Shut up.
Shut up, he says. That's it, I think.
Yeah.
No, we're on a new sofa. I'll say this sofa's firm, and I like
I'm going to sleep on it later. I can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's a good one.
Are you?
Yeah, this is going to be the new sleeping platform. Bruno, you'll be sleeping on it.
Okay. I don't want to mess it up, though.
What are you going to do to it?
No,
I thought you were just going to lay on it. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You're going to pulverize it.
In his sleep, he likes to grab it.
Did you see how good that pulverizer was 2 weeks ago on Raw?
Yeah, because
AJ Styles is really good.
Yeah.
And one day the Peppercorns will hear a nice story about AJ Styles and taking the tourniquet for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a story that we'll hear one day down the line.
Yeah. So, are you excited for WrestleMania this weekend?
I'm so excited. Are you not supposed to be on a flight right now to going out?
Nah, it's tomorrow, innit? Tomorrow.
Okay, you excited? Are you all packed?
I'm all packed. I'm ready and raring to go.
Is your Esther still intact from when we went?
Oh, it's changed. I've changed the address.
You managed to change the address because this kid couldn't.
It wouldn't let me.
We are all set. No, it did. It did definitely let me.
Yeah, I think he just didn't want to. He couldn't want to change it.
Nah,
I had no issues though.
He's like, it's just up the road. I don't think that plays ball when you
they can run down if you need me.
We told the story on here briefly about Kieran and Visa. I don't think we told it.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
Yeah, we just quickly say that because we were talking about travel.
Yeah, no. Go.
When we got to America and it was like a long travel day or whatever, the way Visa is in Terminal C now in Orlando is really quick, isn't it? So we're at baggage claim with that Beagle and Bruno.
Yeah.
And then
really quick, yeah.
It was just like there was no one there, so you just wander up. I go up, I go through it, but you go through like what felt like a spaceship door. Like there's two separate doors and then you can't see back. Yeah. So I went through and I was like, that was easy. And then literally the guy goes, hey man. I go, hey. And he goes, can I have your passport? Pass on the passport. He goes, look at the camera. I look at me and goes, have a great time. And I went, no worries.
You got level 1.
Yeah, Joe also got level 1, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got level 2 because he asked my job.
Yeah, so
and what I was doing here.
Joe got the exact same as me. Joe appears and he goes, you're right, yeah. And I was like, where's Bruno? And it's like maybe a minute passes and Bruno comes through. Didn't look.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Bruno didn't look out of place. He was just like, and we're like, did you get stopped? He was like, no, I just asked about my job. Cool. And then maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes pass, and here comes Little Red.
It was, yeah.
He looked like he'd been interrogated. His fists were like this, clenched. And you could just hear the clug of his boots coming through that little suction door. And he looks around, he's doing that. He's not even like trying to say anything. He's just, and we're like, you're right. And he's just like, I have no answers to any questions. We were like, what do you mean? What questions? And he's like, I'll go up there. He says, yeah, get a passport, yeah. Can you look in the camera? Yeah. And he was like, he goes, where are you staying? He goes, do you know what? I don't know. And he goes, it's on iDrive. And the guy goes, huh. He's like, why are you here? And he goes, it's my friend's stag. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he goes, we're going to watch some baseball. And the guy goes, who are you going to see? And he goes, do you know what? I don't know. And the guy's now going, that's interesting. And he goes, you like rugby? And he goes, yeah, why? And he goes, your shirt. And he's like, England rugby. And he goes, yeah, I support England rugby. And then the guy was like, all right, have a great time. And just let him through. But Kieran goes, I don't know any of the answers to these questions. But we just never clued him up to any of this.
I tell you what's good and handy to know for the future, though. If you get all the answers wrong or have no idea, it doesn't actually matter. As long as you go to Terminal C.
Yeah, because
they're very relaxed in there.
I think they were just testing it. They just thought they could see the clenched fist and thought
fear. Yeah. They could see fear in his eyes.
That guy has no clue where he's going.
Deer out.
Deer have had some Jones over
it. Deer in headlights.
He was a deer in headlights. But it was interesting because once he came through, we all realized we never told him where we were staying or where we were seeing.
No,
he was just along for the ride.
Or that we were playing football with a bunch of randoms on a Saturday night.
I think that was such a good experience to watching someone who's got severe anxiety about the idea of that and then going, that was the best time.
Yeah, he came out the other end.
He happy. Loved it.
It feels nice. And since he's been back, he's turned more Yellowstone each day by day.
I've never seen someone in Yellowstone have a Bluetooth headphone in now. I'll say that. It felt like when you watch a historic film and they get something slightly wrong, someone's got an iPhone or something.
It's like watching, you know that meme on social media that
2 days after watching Yellowstone.
Yeah, it's like 2 days after watching Yellowstone, you kind of walk in with your jeans on, checkered shirt. 3 days after watching Yellowstone, jeans, checkered shirt, jacket.
1 month.
Yeah, 1 month. Full
he's on a horse.
Yeah.
And he's been branded now.
Have you seen those ice branding people again?
No.
No.
They do ice branding that mean like it basically it doesn't hurt the animal as much. That's the information I've been given.
Oh.
I'm not involved in any branding.
I thought you meant human ice.
They are.
Ice
They're starting
branding.
to do people.
Okay.
But you know how in college people have the heat one? So some of the NFL players will have them.
Yeah.
They've started to do it with freeze. So it indents their skin. Like it burns your skin, but with ice. But it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Apparently. But I've seen a video.
Isn't the point where it's meant to be?
I don't know. The heat one. But surely it's just burning. It's ice burning you. So it should hurt.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that doesn't get infected.
Oh, no. You gotta look after that one.
Should we all get branded?
Yeah.
I'll say this. If we get 11 likes on this next video, I'll get branded live on the episode.
I'm getting a 101 brand.
I'd love a 101 just there. Yeah. Right at the base of my body.
I'm probably going to do that, actually.
Shin.
Now we thought about
101 embossed.
Yeah.
It has to be cold branded.
Yeah.
Cold branded. That's my idea. Anyway, you all packed to Bruno? You got luggage and stuff?
I'm packed, raring to go. We still need to book a few things. Need to book a helicopter tour over the Grand Canyon.
Ooh, that seems like a good idea.
Oof.
Yeah. Gotta get that done. And should be an absolute blast. Not got Raw or SmackDown tickets yet, or potentially not. Or potentially not going to.
I did,
depending on what's going on.
Last year, I did like the World once, and then we did Mania one night because I was like, that's just out of control. The price.
Oh, it's mad.
But it was more. You get the vibe, don't you? Being there, the prices. I know you've got your tickets, but I mean, it's the O2 tickets. People are like, it was just an arm and a leg. Like, did you see the O2 ticket prices?
I saw the O2 tickets with about 4 days to go. They weren't sold out, and I could get one for 250 quid, and I was really
tempted,
debating. I was tempted, but it's a bit too much. If it was about 200 under, I probably would have done it.
I think on day of, I looked and there was 100, and it was the top level.
Oh,
but I was like, it's mad that
why is it so expensive now?
It's WWE just want the highest grossing gates and stuff. The demand's high, isn't it?
Yeah, the demand is high, so they're putting the price higher. But I feel like they're gonna come a point where it should blow up, and I hope that it does soon. I
think Mania might be because Mania hasn't sold out. It's gonna be the lowest attended Mania since WrestleMania 21, minus the COVID ones.
Wow.
I think it's 6,000 still to sell on both nights, and it's 51,000. But apparently, Super Bowl, the lowest gate ever was the Vegas one. Because it's just a smaller venue, but it's also Vegas. A lot of people don't want to go to Vegas, or they're avoiding Vegas, and logistically, it's not set up for Vegas.
No.
No, not necessarily, because it is like it's so close but so far.
Yeah, and it's just like every time you get an Uber, you're going to be like, oh,
it's hot.
Traffic. Yeah, it's hot.
You can't walk anywhere.
No, it's. Well, you can go inside. I think you can kind of like you can walk the strip inside.
Okay,
so everything's kind of connected. You can kind of come out and go in. I saw that I think it's Hall of Fame, that roast. Like it's just not sold any tickets, so they don't know what to do.
I looked at the roast because I was like, I kind of do, because I feel like there's going to be special guests, and it's going to. I like Tony Hinchcliffe, and I like. Kill Tony, and I feel like there's going to be a few of the like Ari Matti that will be on.
Shane Gillis is doing it. I think
you get that as well.
Sami Zayn's doing it.
Yeah, I want it because the Miz is also doing it. I think as well. So I would love to see if like who else does come.
There's no way Schultz isn't doing it, because I think he'll be involved in AJ Logan situation.
Maybe, yeah. So it could be pretty intense.
But I think the big issue with it is they announced so much stuff, a month out.
Yeah.
They were like a month out. They were like, oh yeah, have anyone got tickets to the world? And then has anyone got tickets to the after parties? There's a different after party in different venues. And so it's like, then there's a roast like 30 minutes after Mania. You've got to get across town. It's just Hall of Fame's in a different place to SmackDown.
Yeah.
They've just made it so difficult, whereas next year's in New Orleans. And I think the reason they keep going there is the town is so set up for it. It's so easy. You don't have to get a car anywhere.
Yeah.
You walk everything. I don't know, infrastructure-wise, I think there's certain towns that are made for it, and I think Vegas might not be, weirdly. I don't know why.
Do you think that the Superstar Hotel will be that one where everything is to make it easier, but it'll just be security to the max, and then no one getting into the actual hotel part of it, but then the theater part, it's just easy to instead of chauffeuring people through Vegas.
It'll be interesting to know if that hotel is like some of the other Vegas hotels, where the lobby is kind of open to public anyway. Because if it is, they'll be able to get out of the second floor, so the rest of everyone will just come down and go out the back.
Well, they'll have that on lockdown. Whatever hotel they're in, they'll have it on pretty much lockdown.
I don't know. They do have a specific brand of hotel they stay at, and I don't think that one fits it. But it does seem like they're kind of trying to say that's going to be the hub. It does seem odd to tell everyone that's where.
One,
I know.
That's the only thing that I could think is pretty non-WWE is announcing where pretty much like the wrestlers will stay.
Yeah.
But that hotel is only 15-minute walk from
yours.
My one.
Oh, nice. But the thing is with that one is I think there's no real issue because like last year, obviously we were going in and out of the hotel with the boys and the security was high, but there were still fans everywhere. They had like barricades to stop them getting into the lobby. But when we were in the lobby, there was loads of fans that their security was just keeping to one side. So it was I don't know how they got into that point, but the only thing is if, let's say they're announcing this on TV, now millions of people know exactly where wrestlers are staying. That seems like a security breach. So I don't think
that's why.
It seems it seems dangerous, but
so
it could be
we'll see anyway.
Another large brand of hotel that they like to stay at. It could be there. Other than that, though, you got anything else planned? Are you just doing a helicopter over the Grand Canyon?
I want to do a helicopter and touch down and try and do a little bit of like a walk or something in the Grand Canyon. I don't know. We're gonna fully decide later tonight anyway. And and
very good.
We got Hell's Kitchen.
That's booked.
Yeah, that's booked.
You idiot.
There's a restaurant which looks out over the Bellagio fountains that I quite like the look of. So I might try and book a.
And Salt Bay over there. You're not doing anything like that. He's got like a gold steak or something for you.
I'm not touching that restaurant.
He'll like pull one off the bone in front of a fountain or something for you. I bet.
I will definitely try a steakhouse in Vegas, but I just want to. The one that I want to go to is in the Wynn, which is connected to the hotel that I wanted to stay in.
Is this the one your dad used to stay at?
No. My dad went to the Luxor, which we are going to go check out anyway.
Am I being honest? Like the casinos are hotels, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the lobby of a hotel is a casino.
Not necessarily like the lobby. Like there's like when you go into a lobby, you can then go down. Like MGM, I think if you go in, it's a big lobby, and then you go into the casino. But I think the MGM has like the tigers and stuff like that. Bellagio, you have the gardens and stuff like that. There's so much stuff with those big ones.
Yeah, and some of them you got Sandra Bullock running into Dolly Parton.
yeah.
If you're a big Miss Congeniality 2 fan.
I saw there was a John Wick experience as well.
Well, that seems like something you should definitely be doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely do that.
I don't know. Hopefully you get to see the boys as well. And
when they got the big match this Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Wow, I can't believe they're doing Mania. Wow. I can't believe they're doing SmackDown before Mania.
I can't edit this whilst I'm away anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, you're leaving tomorrow, so it's gonna be a quick old edit.
Yeah. Very quick.
Where are you flying from?
Heathrow.
Where are you
thank
flying
God.
into?
Vegas.
Is that just one airport?
Direct.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long's the flight?
There is another one. I think Boulder City is there, and I wish I was flying into that because that's Con Air, isn't it?
It's Con Air, yeah. What is Con
Or is it Dawson? Yeah, no. It has to be Boulder because the last scene obviously takes place in Vegas.
Yeah.
They land the plane on the strip.
Sometimes I get mixed up with, is it Coming to Las Vegas? The one with all the Elvises.
Is it
Leaving Las Vegas?
Leaving Las Vegas. I get that mixed up with Con Air randomly. It's a Nicolas Cage outfit. It's basically Con Air but in Vegas. You should, Bruno, to prepare to go tomorrow, look up Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage.
It's quite an old film.
Yeah, it's like Con Air era.
80s, like 80s, early 90s.
All right, okay.
That's right. You're straight. I can't believe you haven't seen that. Yeah.
That's mental. I finally got around to watching the film you recommended 2 weeks ago, your safety blanket film.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
It's my Serenity film.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? It's got nothing to it, but I mean, it's fun.
Yeah. It's
like a cheeseburger from McDonald's or any other major chain. It's like, yeah, happy with that. And then like 2 hours later, you're like, I'd rather not. And then 2 days later, you go, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do that again. Yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Addictive.
Very. How long's your flight?
I think it's 9-10.
That's not bad.
Is that it? That's not bad for West Coast. I thought it'd be like 13.
It might get to. I definitely don't think.
Definitely do more research if you're leaving tomorrow.
I think 11 tops.
Sure, check it out, Jamie. Look it up, Jamie.
And then obviously 1 hour less on the way back.
What's the in-flight meal?
Bruno, what's your meals? Because you booked them now because 24 hours out.
I haven't done that. I've booked my seats.
Oh, you have booked your seats?
Yeah.
Are you going above?
I paid for that a while ago.
Are you going economy or are you going above?
Yeah, going standard economy, mate.
Cool. Did you have what is it?
It says almost 2 hours, almost 12. Oh, that was on the Concorde.
10 hours, 49 minutes.
10 hours, 49.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's 11 and 10, then 10 on the way back.
Yeah,
essentially. Not sure.
That's different to your 8 or 9. You said literally 1 minute 30.
To be honest, it is what it is.
Is it?
I'm gonna.
No, to be honest, it is what it is.
Is.
No, I'm just glad you're honest about it.
The seats I booked, there's no one behind us either.
Oh, you're at the back of the plane, or you're at the front of the first part? The back of the front part.
Yeah, I think I'm at the back of the first part. There's definitely a cabin behind. There's definitely
question. Does that mean you can't put your seat back?
No, you can.
I thought it was always like rigid.
No, I don't know. Well, we're going to find out, aren't I?
Yeah.
So
you'll be right up there. Just the guy in front's like Kieran. Kieran had that.
To be fair, I never put my seat back in on either of the flights that we went. So it is what it is.
What I'd recommend.
I think that's why I didn't sleep.
Yeah, what I'd recommend is to look left and right constantly, like I did on the way out there, and to then play a Scrabbled word game and then keep looking like this.
Oh yeah,
I am looking forward to actually taking a BA flight and a Virgin flight very close together to see.
I'm Virgin all the way.
Yeah,
they'll give you the old one on the way back though. That's the problem.
I'm normally Virgin all the way, but recently people have been saying that BA is the
Yeah, I think it was exactly what you just said it was. I don't think it was great at all. Yeah, I was going to ask a question. I had a really good question, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a shame.
It was something to do with the flight, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, what a shame. Last time we went to West Coast, we were to LA, didn't we? So I was 13.
Yeah, it was long. Long haul.
We got an internal to Arizona, didn't we?
No, we got an internal back from Arizona to LA.
We got a bus to it, and then an internal back because we were like, and then we got kicked off. Yeah, we didn't get allowed on.
There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough seats, and I'm so glad that there wasn't enough seats.
Yeah, that was honestly one of the worst experiences of my life. I genuinely thought we were unalive during that.
Yeah. Talking of that,
Horrible.
I did something.
Yeah, well, let's talk about our sponsors.
I wish. The other night, I thought it was over for me.
Oh, why did you fall?
No, so I obviously my nightly routine, brushing my teeth.
Gagging yourself.
I don't know why it was just a happenstance that it was a perfect concoction to do it. So I had my toothpaste on my toothbrush, and I don't know why, but I went, and then, but the toothpaste was so close, like I was so close to putting it in my mouth, I sucked the toothpaste off of the thing into the back of my throat.
Who's toothpaste? Yeah.
And I was like,
oh yeah, I don't think that's going to kill you, brother. I think you just give a nice breath.
But no. This was. I couldn't breathe for a few seconds.
Jesus.
It was either like because it was partly blocking my airway, but also the mintiness of it was just like on my throat.
Oh yeah,
and then all that night when I was like swallowing,
it was like burning.
It was like shards of glass on my.
Oh,
it was.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
It was genuinely so annoying, and I for a split second I was like,
I can imagine you actually were like that as well. You're like a cartoon. Who sucks the toothpaste off of the brush by accident? Why are you sucking that hard next to a toothbrush? like when you think about it, why are you? It's so mad.
The whole toothbrush could have been.
He got this close, went and then went. It's just like that's something you would do. Like Joe would tear the taps off doing it as well. Like he's just like, oh god,
it's so cartoony that he could have sucked the toothbrush in. It's just stuck here, but it's sticking out like a cartoon.
Yeah, and he's like, he's so good. That's scary. You shouldn't live on your own.
No, I shouldn't live on my own. It generally was because the sensation of it with the mintiness, it was just stuck there. So it was giving me that just imagine
coagulated feeling. Like it's almost like something's gone over your airwave and you can't get through it because it's somewhere between a solid and a liquid toothpaste. It's in that really naughty area. There's some other gorgeous things like jelly and soap that sits in that kind of between liquid and. You talk now.
When you have the mint shower gel and
it touches your anus
and you get that feeling. I had that on my throat.
Yeah, wow. There's a lot to unpack there. But I appreciate the layout there.
And then I sucked the toothpaste.
He sucked it off. Sucked it off his brush. Have you ever started your electric? You use an electric toothbrush? You do?
Yeah.
Of course. Not all of us can afford them. I have one. I just don't charge it, so it's a manual. Who?
And you haven't, and you know.
No, you're good. No, it was good. No, I want to know what the bit was. He doesn't want us to. Have you ever started yours up before you got to your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes everywhere.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that wasn't worth me waiting around for. That's a really nice story. I really enjoyed you telling a story because it feels like we're 72 episodes in and it's just me telling a load of stories. So that was really nice to hear.
Shall I tell you the story of my suit fitting for my wedding?
Yeah, that seems really important.
Like, because that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it seems more important than this guy talking about mini fresh bread.
So I went in there, first time ever, suit shop. I went in there with the image in my head.
Oh, are you going to tell the magician story?
I'm telling the magician story. The magician story is wild.
This is the story.
The magician
should have led the whole podcast.
I wish I had his name on me to promote him.
Nah, don't promote.
But he blew my mind. So we went in there. So I'm gonna gloss.
No, start again.
No, I'm gonna gloss over the suit part because this part is more important.
All right. Is the name of your penis my mind?
I saw toast.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, Scott, check that. Can you raise your arms, Joe? Cool. All right.
That's good. And if you're at home, that's a good PSA, actually. Yes. I don't know what I'm saying.
Jim at 10.
Oh, yeah.
101.
Yeah,
so we head down to the
Please tell the story.
We had a time slot ready for 2:00. So we head down there. We walk in.
Who's we?
Me and Lisa.
Good.
Okay.
Tried to be. We head in the front door and there's a magician standing there. Doing tricks for this couple that walked in just before us. Our immediate reaction was, I just want to get a suit. I don't want this, whatever this is.
I'll say this, I'm really excited about the story, and this is the 4th time I've heard it, and I'm just as excited.
I hope I deliver it well, because Lisa does it way better.
You have to get it. Yeah, she did a really good job.
So we go in there, he's doing tricks for these guys. And we're like, and then the people behind the counter are like, We're going to be with you in a bit. Just, spend some time with Jamie.
With Jamie the magician.
Jamie?
Could you stay with the Dazzler over it?
They're all named Jamie.
You turn around, the Dazzler's holding his cards. He's like, it's better than waiting outside.
Want to see a trick? Yeah, so
it's really good.
So the magician Jamie, I'll go with Jamie. He says, "You guys join us," and he finishes off whatever he's doing with these guys. And the first trick he gets us to do is he gets Lisa to pull a random card, pulls it out. He says, "Draw a picture on it, not a sun, not a smiley face." She draws a flower. So he does some bits with this.
That's awfully close to a sun.
Is it close, isn't it?
Was there a daffodil?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, sensory overload.
I'm not sure. I'm going to gloss over the flower trick because it wasn't as impressive as
What did he get it?
He did great stuff with his flower trick.
I'd love to know a little bit more.
Okay, so he did some bits where, he makes the card appear here and there.
Yeah,
and
where was it in the end?
It's in his wallet at one point.
No.
All sorts of stuff.
I still think that's really good.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
But not as impressive what came later.
I can do it, and I'm good. I'm tier 1 magician.
Yeah. I said to Lisa as well that Scott would have loved this.
Mate, I'm in the magic circle. They don't like me.
If you're in the magic circle, can you explain to me how he did what he did?
No, I can't, because that's why I'm on tier 1.
It's mad.
Is that the same as independent wrestling as well?
Yeah, that hurt a lot, because a couple weeks ago he referred to Pre Deadly as famous and as just regular Joes, which was really a nice feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the next trick, after all the flower shenanigans, he then says to 3 of the 4 of us, pick a number each. It has to be a single digit number. Whatever you fancy. So Lisa thinks I'm going to go 7, but 7's a number that everyone goes for.
Oh yeah. On tier 1, I still go with 7.
Yeah. So Lisa goes. So we have to shout these out. Lisa goes 2. I said 6. The guy says 8. He then does a couple more bits with a bit of paper. Can't remember how he got the paper in the lady's hand. He did it before we shouted the numbers. So he scrumpled up this bit of paper, popped it in one of her hands, told her to put it behind her back. And he said, jumble it up and then bring your hands out and then copy what I do. And he does this with his hand and he does this with his hand. And the paper is in the exact same hand that he revealed first.
Yeah.
So we've shouted these numbers out after he gave us her the paper. He then gets the paper out of her hand, tells us to reveal it. It says 2, 6, and 8 on it.
Oh, in order?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But there's exact numbers. We called the numbers after he gave her the paper.
When in the original story, you shouted out before it. I was not as impressed, but now you've said it was up.
Yeah, he scrumpled up a bit of yellow Post-it note, put it in her hand, and then we shouted out the numbers 2, 6, 8 on this. I don't know how he did that. The next one, he says to us all, anyone got any dogs here? Lisa says, yeah, we've got 3. He said, think of one in your head. And
your favourite, she says.
Yeah, he says, think of your favourite.
Let's bury Sly, go on.
Oh, no.
Because she went, let's go lady, in her head.
Yeah, she was thinking...
Well, she said chavvy.
Chavvy.
But she can't say chavvy.
Yeah, she can't. She wants to say chavvy because it's, it feels a bit funny to say the word chavvy.
By the way,
Saffron would have been her favourite.
No, lady's the favourite, clear favourite. Lady has 4 names. It's Lady, it's Chavvy, it's Cavvy, and it's Sugar.
Her government name is Savvy.
Savvy, yeah. And she came to the rescue as Sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah. And we call her Chavvy or Lady or whatever.
I call her Lady.
So she was like, not only is there multiple names, I can't say Chavvy. And he said no mixed breeds.
Yeah, no mixed breeds.
So Sly was out because he's a mutt.
Yeah. So
that was sort of fun.
So Lisa's thinking of this of the dog she's chosen.
You can say the name now.
Which is Saffron.
Saffron.
The Cocker Spaniel.
Who's a black Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah. So while she's thinking of it, he goes, come on, I'm going to do this in 3 guesses. And he throws out the first guess. He goes, lab. And she goes, no. And he goes, I only said that to build suspense. Spaniel. And she goes, yeah. And he goes, Cocker Spaniel. He goes, yeah. And then he gets out this little box with a scrumpled up another bit of yellow paper.
Oh, he's got them everywhere, James.
Yeah. And he said, what's the name of the dog? And the girl's holding this box, not him, the other girl.
Yeah.
He says, what's the name of the dog? She goes, Saffron. He goes, open up that bit of paper. Pull out the bit of paper. It says Saffron on it.
Mad, right?
No way he knew that previously. This bit of paper was already in the box that he handed to the girl.
Joe, I hope you booked him.
We did not. We've got his.
I'll say this: we should have got Lisa on because she tells this story brilliantly. Yeah, and at the end, she delivered it 3 times for us for different people. She goes, "So we booked him," and then she goes, "No, we didn't." And it's a really nice end. Whereas we know from Joe's stories, they kind of just end, and then he kind of starts telling him again, and then you have to stop him.
How much is he, Joe? I'll pay. I'll
pay
pay
that.
for it.
I'll
That'll
pay
be
for
my
it. Come
gift.
do that. He wants to pick my dog.
This is how we know he's expensive. Is when you look on his website, it says
Jamie's expensive.
Well, it says
email for inquiry.
Yeah, so he's not even revealing his price.
Okay. The brothers all do that.
He's done tricks for the royal family. He's done stuff for them 4 times. He's been around
about Jamie.
20 odd years. I spent a lot of time with him. I shook his hand 4 times.
That was the best part. Is Lisa tells the story. I go, I bet we all go. Bet Joe was excited. She goes, shook his hand 4 times. So, like, she delivers that story. That might be our go-to story from. Oh, that's a good story.
Hell yeah!
I need to hear it from Lisa.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I want to hear the engagement story from Lisa's end. That's what I want to.
That'd be interesting.
Because your one was like,
please.
we picked up a chip in Olive Garden, and then we picked up another chip. There was a squirrel. I had Diet Coke, but I really wanted root beer. Oh, and then I proposed. That was how you told us.
Oh.
You focused on the wrong bit. The shine was too long, brother. Where was the falsies?
We do need to get
It's because he needed you.
We do need to get her on, yeah.
Yeah. Can we?
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Should we do it close to the wedding?
Yeah, we're going to do one at the wedding, shall we?
What?
We'll do a podcast at the wedding.
That's the toast is going to be done as.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I didn't tell you today, but I've got the end of the speech.
Have you? What is it?
I'm not telling you. It's not the point.
You said you did.
I told you, didn't I? Yeah.
You said to the podcast that you've got the end.
Yeah.
Now you just have to.
I'll tell you. You need to be a part of it. So
yeah.
It's going to be like a double act. It's going to be like it's basically going to be Kill Tony, but Bruno's going to roast the whole room, and then I'm going to end this one line I've got that's really good. But we don't know how Bruno's going to roast him because he hasn't seen him yet. All I want to do is say, what's that word they don't like the English? What do they say?
Sice.
Ham and egg or something? Sice.
Sice.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to start the whole thing with sice.
What?
Sice neg is what it's like I think it's a derogatory term for English.
Term for the English, yeah.
Yeah, for English people. So I hear people at work speaking Welsh, and they'll say, "Oh, sice," and I'm like,
"Are you?
Go ahead.
You
say that again.
You are?
No, they're not people that work there, but people that come in and speak Welsh to people that work there.
Okay.
And they'll they almost look at you and go, "That's it." And I'm like, "Did you say sice neg? Is that what you just said to me?" Yeah.
I think I got a great suit though.
I can't believe Gavin and Stacey didn't do a bit on that of Smithy being like, "What did you just say? Did you do sice neg?"
Yeah, they should have done. Really.
Yeah. Maybe it's really and we should stop. Either way, I know that, but I'm certainly going to start the whole thing with that word. See what happens. And then Theosaurus Jones is going to explain it. We're going to be like, so snake, but he's like, so the definition of it is actually, and then he sucks in the paper that he's reading from.
I tell you what, about my wedding suit though, I'm wearing.
Yeah, that's the story, wasn't it? What's the story about a magician? It's about a wedding suit, yeah.
I'm wearing white.
Yeah, so.
Are you?
No, you've seen the picture, Bruno. So we've switched it though. Have you switched it back?
No, I'm going to wear the black one.
Yeah. I've seen 2 pictures of 2 different suits. I don't know which ones he's picked fully.
Oh, both of them.
I've got them both.
All right.
He's going.
What?
I have an outfit change.
He has an outfit change.
I have an actual outfit change.
What are we? What color are we wearing?
It's the black one with the bow tie. We're all wearing that.
Have you?
I'm going to tell you this.
What are we all wearing both suits?
No, we're all wearing the black one.
Oh, we don't have the white.
I had to pay for that. I had to buy that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Have you actually got a white suit?
No, it's just the white jacket.
You know the one in the picture.
Okay.
So he switches to a different dinner jacket for dinner.
Yeah, the white. That's
my
showpiece for later.
But originally it was going to be for the ceremony, and we were like, "You can't wear white."
No, Lisa was alright with it. I kept asking her.
Yeah, but she kept staring at us while you were saying she's alright with it. Because
I kept asking her.
Please say something.
She loved the jacket.
Have you checked that they do big man sizes, Joe?
Yeah, they do.
That was a pig man. Did you say pig man? He comes in there, he's on all fours with his trotters out. Yeah. Can you put a bow tie around the pig's neck? I love that.
It looked like that.
All right, sorry, buddy. Joe's okay.
Sorry,
doing a pig
it's okay.
sound. We've woken you up.
It's fine. It's fine. No
I
pig in
know.
here.
You're kind of in the shot.
There's no pig in here. There's no pig.
I love it. Yeah.
Come here, pig. Come here, pig man.
No, we're all wearing the black one with the bow tie for all of it. But I'm going to change into my showpiece later on.
I love that. I like that. Is Lisa having 2 outfits?
No.
Yeah. No. Bruno, the best part is Joe's suit fits really well.
Of course it does. Because everything fits Joe really well.
And this is what we came and said, this suit fits. He goes, yeah, you pretty much didn't have to do anything. And the guy was like, oh, this is easy. And I went, in come the groomsmen. Yeah. Try fitting us three. You've got Kieran, his knuckles are on the ground. He's 5'5". You've got a 350-pound 6'4" guy. And then me, who looks like a young farmer in anything. And it would just go, try and fit this one. Have a go on these three. And we're all standing there like bloody Ed, and Eddie, holding his plank at the end. And he's just like, yeah, fit this one. See how easy that one was?
I'm going to come down with you and watch.
When are we doing this?
Lisa said to me, she was like, obviously you can get it done, but is there a way of us getting Bruno and Kieran like to come up to do it? And I said, no, we'll make time. All three of us will go at the same time.
Yeah, because it's going to be...
it's your dad. It's your dad.
It's going to be
my dad. Allowed to come.
Yeah, so it's going to be, you two, Kieran, Dad, Lisa's dad.
Yeah, we'll go get our suits. Bruno, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know how low the frame is. I'm wearing little shorts, and I keep pulling on this short. I'm fairly sure I might be complete.
Stop tugging your penis.
Yeah, I used to do it when I was young. I had a real problem with that. Yeah, I used to really pull on that.
Feels good though, doesn't it?
And that's been the Peppercorn. I don't know where we are, Bruno, because my time's got 2 hours because we watched you reload OBS for an hour.
You did. I can't wait to have to sync that up.
I'll say this, Bruno. You started on 9 minutes. So 9 minutes into mine, you'll be able to find it.
Okay. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
See, I made that easy for you. So in tech, Bruno, that'll be easier for you if you understand what I'm saying to you right now.
He doesn't like that.
Pleb.
And no, I don't.
Bruno, can you frame this higher? Because I'm definitely sure I'm probably nude.
You'll definitely be cut off as fine.
Yeah.
We can't have that, mate. We got a brand to protect.
Question.
Yeah.
Would you wear wrist tape if you wrestled?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay.
How high? Like a little bit, or like a full?
We go small, medium, or large. Seamus.
Big.
Probably quite large. I'll have to have the under stuff on, won't I?
Yeah, you will. Like a set of casts.
Yeah.
Like the Dolph Ziggler and
heavily wrapped.
So I'm a little bitch boy.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Can you guys tell that I've caught the sun?
Yeah.
Have you caught the sun, or I've got infection? Because I don't know what's going on.
There's a fine line between the two.
And your hair's going as well. It's nice. I'm just glad to see.
But the only reason, I say that is because when I was editing last week's podcast, there was definitely a red to it, and I'm like, I don't know if it was that hot last week that made it happen. So I really don't know.
You put that picture in the group. Are you going to put that picture in right now?
What, the one of me in the mirror? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the boy got burnt, and
I did.
This is the guy who's going to Vegas tomorrow.
He should, he needs to get aloe vera out quick. He should put that as the thumbnail, like his picture of him.
Yeah.
No, the thumbnail's going to be no. I've already got because something that's happened since the last episode that we've recorded is all the Ghibli studio stuff. So turning everything into the anime.
Oh yeah.
And making it epic. That I hope is going to be the thumbnail this week. And because we've had a guest appearance from Luke, I want to get Luke involved.
Yeah.
So
can you animate Luke in there?
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Do you remember when that was big, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I know, it was mental.
It was really,
it took over the world.
I did notice that people were doing it. I don't know how people do it.
Loved it.
Like people are doing some AI stuff that I really want to do, and then I don't know how to.
It's ChatGPT.
You know, when like you take a picture of us right now, and then we just get up and walk out the door and start fighting like a fish or something. I really, if I get hold of that equipment, my life's ruined because that's all I'm doing. Like if me and Joe sat in, all of a sudden we just start punching each other like this.
You would put so many prompts into that.
Yeah, honestly.
Do this.
Yeah.
Do this.
I don't know what it means.
God, it's like you saw a little crack in my armor there, and he just decided to just tear it.
You were having a good time as well.
I was really enjoying it, and I could just hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Oh, hello. How many grapes? Question. Question.
I've got a small mouth.
Okay.
I don't know what the question is yet.
There's 1,000 grapes in a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. It's If for every grape you eat, it's £100,000 into your bank
For
account.
every grape.
Yeah.
Where's this bowl?
However, the catch, one grape is poison and it will kill you instantly.
What?
How many grapes are you eating?
Oh, I'll get 6 in. I think I'll take up half a mil. There's no chance I'm picking the wrong one out of. How many is it in a grant? 1,000.
1,000.
1 in 1,000 chance. Yeah, now I got to get 5 in. No further.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 would be quite nice, but I'd be terrified.
I'd be quite happy with 1.
Yeah, but after that first grape, you still be like, let's tempt it again.
Yeah, I think 5. I do 5 or 6. There's no way you're picking the right one unless you're sorry. And if I'm that unlucky, I probably deserved it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, your money troubles go away either way.
I'm going to 999.
How many?
You're not.
How many?
He's basically growing a billionaire, and he's going to leave the one poisonous grape at the end.
No, I'll go until the end. I'll keep going.
You could just get a bowl of grapes. You don't have to do this game. Like, just go get grapes. I don't think you're doing it for the right reason.
You want the grapes for the money?
He just likes the grapes. Because there's no reason to keep going.
They're addictive.
I think 5, because that would really sort me out.
How much?
If you knew the money would get left to your family, significant others, whatever, would you do more?
Yeah.
Would you potentially go until you found the grape?
No, because I don't think there's only so much you need, isn't there? Like once you hit 10, just you'd have to eat 100 to get like generational wealth. I'd say. Even if you ate 25.
How much was it?
2.5 million, 100 grand.
100 grand in 1 grape. I'm eating 1 grape. I'm fine with that.
1 grape and get it sorted, and I put it all on a trading card.
Oh man. Oh.
No, I don't think if it was left to others, then yeah, I might push it a little bit further. But how much is too much? I mean, we don't need that much.
No, 100 grand's fine.
No, maybe a little bit more just to make sure everyone's happy. But how many are you eating, Bruno, for real?
For real? Probably about 10, 15.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I might push it to 2, maybe.
I'm somewhere between 5 and 15. I think if you really put the bowl in front of us right now, I don't think I eat any. I think I'd be like, all right.
Edgy, innit?
Yeah. It seems like
Unfortunately, I didn't win the Euro Million. Someone in Austria won that.
Always the
200. Yeah, the largest national lottery win there's ever been.
Really?
218 million, I think it was.
Wow.
I say this. That's 217 million too many.
Do you know what it is tonight?
What?
14 million.
Yeah, because that Austrians taking them all. Yeah, 14. Who wants that?
It's a lot of grapes.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a lot of grapes you got to get through.
I can't do enough for 14 million. I got real big plans and such, but
I don't know. I don't think I'd do anything with 14 million.
Would you not?
I'd just put it into like one of these ISAs that Bruno just wins money on. I'd put it in there and then just forget about it probably.
I want to start businesses. I want to buy a load of land. I got loads.
Why do you need businesses? Do you know why you make businesses? To make money. But you got 14 million already. How much do you want?
But I want to. There is a couple of things I want to do. I want to own some restaurants. I want to own some coffee shops.
I'll say this, Bruno. In certain sheets, you really want to own a restaurant, and you want people shouting at you, investors and stuff.
Yeah.
You want to 14 million, mate. I think we all just moved to Bermuda and we hang out.
I'm doing nothing.
We play golf and we talk about cards. That's what we do.
Yeah, but I don't want to do nothing.
We lose all motivation.
I don't want to do nothing.
No, you could do loads of stuff. You have 14 million in your bank. Yeah, do you know what I want to do? I want to become a janitor. I'll do that again. I'm going to go back to cleaning. I'll go back to cleaning because I really want to do that. And I'll start 9 businesses. They might all fail and I end up with $500,000. And then I really panic. No, I just buy everyone I know a house or something and be like, let's all play golf.
Yeah.
Should we all go play golf? I'll still do my DuoLingos.
Yeah, oh yeah. Ooh. Oh no, I've done that today.
Yeah.
Oh, my DuoLingo came in handy earlier.
You need to put your finger in my eye.
My DuoLingo helped me in real life earlier.
That's awesome.
We had a Spanish dog at work called Dora.
I didn't expect it was going to go that way. Joe, you can't talk Spanish to the dog.
I did listen.
We haven't had a dog of the week for a while, so is Dora our dog of the week?
So Dora got adopted today. 2 weeks ago.
Is Ronald still there?
Ronald.
I don't think our listeners fact check when certain dogs.
Ronald is the really intense looking one in Luke's old kennel.
Yeah, Ronald. Ronald's now in
That dog is
27.
tremendous.
Yeah, he's awesome. No, Dora was next door to Ronald, I think, or one over.
Okay.
With Bolt, who actually looks like the cartoon character Bolt, but bigger.
That's pretty cool.
But Dora got adopted today, who was not adopted from, but rescued from Spain. And all his her documents are in Spanish. So Catherine at work wanted to write down the color of the dog on the adoption form, but it was only in Spanish on the paperwork. Wow. So she asked me what the colors were, and I did it.
Well done. That's good.
Do you know what it said?
What?
Marron y blanco.
Red and white.
Maroony blonde.
No.
Red and white.
That's brown and white.
Oh.
Which it throws you off, doesn't it? Because marron.
Yeah, blanco. I assume it was like nothing. White.
Yeah, white.
Yeah.
Marron y blanco.
Blanco.
Un
Did you go
perro.
Have you gone to talk to her perro?
Un perro.
What breed is she?
Crossbreed. Spanish crossbreed.
Oh, nice. The old classic Spanish crossbreed.
She's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl.
She's beautiful.
She's big dog.
What was the post you put up was 3 years since Luke first came into the rescue? Was that
that was just a random day.
That was like Joe just having a good time with Luke 3 years ago.
I think it was after he came back.
It says February.
Does it?
And he came in February.
Oh, so maybe it was when he was first there.
But when he came in was only 2 months after I started working, and you don't look that way. So that's what's kind of thrown me a little bit.
But yeah, it was Luke.
I don't know.
It was Luke at the rescue. Yeah.
He didn't have greys in his face. We've kissed him all his colour off his face now.
He's a happy boy, and that's
very
what we
happy.
care about.
He's very relaxed.
My word, he's sleeping.
Did you enjoy the story that I put up last night with the planking? Yeah,
it was 2 weeks ago. But I mean, I find it tough to remember random stories. I couldn't believe you had a story up at first. I was like, when did he push start? So I was trying to figure out when you push start.
Yeah.
Like, this kid doesn't put stories up at all, and he's put up this TikTok. Did you make that TikTok?
I put up a few. I didn't make that. I didn't make the TikTok. I just
you thought it was so funny. You put it on your Instagram.
And then only because we had so many planks in 2012.
Right.
Everyone did.
So I was like, let's just put it together on that one holiday. So I just went through our Miami folder, sent a couple other pictures in the group. Raymond was in stupid shape on that holiday.
Yeah, he was.
He had the edge,
the lines,
beautiful.
Well, the V taper.
The V
taper. Yeah. And
Bruno, I've watched that Insta story, and I watched it when you put it in the group. These are pictures of us. I'm 100% honest. I watched that.
You did not. You didn't watch it all the way through. You just watched the first, you just watched the TikTok video, and you didn't wait for it the music to go, and then the violins play, did you? You didn't wait for the violins.
No, I didn't know the violins.
Are you?
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
I
really need someone who's so protective over one Insta story. They disappear in 24 hours.
You want to look for it now?
Joe was stupidly quiet, so I knew that he never watched it. It does, yeah.
He's probably not following you
on Instagram, and you still,
No, I am. No, because I took that picture.
I still watch your posts that you post.
People in
and then
2011
you put on your story.
Shut up. That's not me. That's
nah. You boys, we got some mad heat. I'm glad that I'm going away from you guys.
That is a really good post.
My God, did we do a lot of planks? That's a really
good.
That's a really good post, to be fair.
I'm going. I'm leaving. Honestly, you guys no. Then I want reciprocated stuff. I called out Scott a couple of weeks ago for just putting the same reaction to every thing that you said.
The thing is, I realised what it is he probably has a problem because I put a heart to everything. It's because if you double click it, it hearts it. I'm not going to choose the emoji heart. I'm just liking it. No, you can make that face all you want, but I mean, you're not technical.
But take a little bit more time and thought, and actually,
I did respond actually. The other day. What did I say?
Otherwise,
I said too much back to you. I said something like, "This is really funny. I'm so glad you sent it to me." The part that's really funny, and then I explained what was funny. But in my head, I was like, I could have just liked that. And he would have gone, my boy liked that. Instead, he got me explaining the joke. It's Theosaurus Jones. That's what it is. He wants me to explain the gag back to him.
No, I don't need that. I just it's fine. I'll just do the same back to anything that you share. That's fine.
Oh my god.
That's all.
I forgot what we're arguing about.
I don't know what he's doing.
That's all.
His mouth's changed, so it's worrying me this is real now.
Yeah, it is because it's real.
Oh, it's real. Okay. Oh no. It got to a certain point where I was like, "This is funny," and then I saw his mouth change. And I thought, "Oh no, like he's actually not going to send me that."
Oh, he's crying.
Yeah, his mouth.
What does my mouth change? What does it do?
If I had AI now, I would change that face into like a fish. I'd be like,
yeah, that's been another episode of the Peppercorn Boys. You can catch us every single Monday on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, and the visuals on YouTube. And I feel like you can actually get visuals on Apple now. Ooh. I think I watched a podcast on there the other day.
I've not heard many people say the word Apple instead of iTunes. I've not heard Apple often.
Because it's not iTunes. iTunes is something completely different. It's either Apple Podcasts or Apple.
Yeah, that's right. It's weird though, because I feel so fresh to me.
Good word. It's the only word that makes you feel like I'm actually eating the fruit.
Yeah, and I have that issue with Picamix. I start dribbling.
Or in Spanish, un manzanas.
Bananas. Sorry, Bruno, you were doing the outro.
No. That's join us next week when we'll be leading into Scott's birthday week and potentially what I got up to in Vegas, but
it's gonna be interesting.
In full transparency, won't be there yet. So wait until the following episode where you'll have all the breakdown from.
In 2 weeks, we're breaking down to Vegas, and in 1 week, we'll be doing something that's a little bit just probably random. And it might be just Bruno and I. That's a shout.
I think next week's episode will just be me and Scott. I feel like, Joe's not watching the Insta story. Too wrapped up in baseball. I thought that.
I haven't been on there. When did you post it?
Luke's left now because we're arguing.
10 o'clock last night.
Was it? I was
oh my god! You expect that guy to be awake? Why are you awake? You don't stay up that late anymore.
Because I was there. I was putting that
busy
together.
It was unbelievable.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was watching
such a good.
I was watching the end. I was watching the end of the Orioles game.
Yes,
on my phone.
Because I was watching the end of the Orioles game as well.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't look at Instagram. It was on my phone.
What good start to the season?
What's that saying? A rat finds his nut twice a day or something? Like, that's what it feels like.
Actually, Joe, I full-heartedly apologise because you weren't tagged in the video. It was even worse for Scott because he was tagged in it.
I wondered why I had that random TikTok added to me last night. I was really confused.
Hey, you, Scott.
Let the people say